about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. This is Cedric, and you are rolling with Sid. I haven't been on posting videos in a while. Just trying to find my way, trying to get my mental together, just trying to, lifing, just lifing. But I got a quick video today, and the video is just showing how to do a tune-up on your car. Basically changing the coil packs, the spark plugs, and the wires. So I got the plugs, I got the wires, and I got the coil packs. And basically I already put the coil packs on. So I'm just gonna give you a little. It's easy to put the coil packs on. I'm just gonna show you, how I did it. I'm gonna show you what I took off and what I did to do it. But I already did it. I wasn't gonna make this video, but I decided to, because I haven't been, in the mood to share anything. I've just been lifing. But anywho, I'm back, and you see Big Bertha right there. Big Bertha. You see Big Bertha? You see I got on my little gloves. I got gloves on. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta keep the hands together. But you guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and comment down below what type of videos that you want to see, because I'm trying to get back into the groove of this YouTube thing. So, anywho, I'll be back with the video. These are the tools you need. You need a 10mm socket. You need a 5/8 or 5/16 millimeter socket for the plugs. You need a long extension bar and maybe a shorter extension bar. You need a ratchet of your choice, and you need needle nose pliers. Those are all the tools that you need to change your plugs, wires, and coils. These are all the tools. Oop. Unscrew that, pull this out, put the old one out, and put this one in. And now, just, to change the wires, you just pull these off, pull those off down there, pull that out down there, pull that out down there, and you just change the wire. So right here, I'm taking the spark plug out. So it's still in there, so in there with this, with my hand. And just unscrew the rest. Like it's out. Nope. There we go. And look at that wire. Look at that plug. Can you see it? Pretty bad. This is the old one. Look at that. And that's the new one. Old one. New one. So basically the reason that I'm changing my plugs and wires is because my truck seems to have like a shuddering, like a jerking type thing. And I thought it was the transmission, but it couldn't be the transmission because I just got the transmission changed maybe like 5 months ago, 6 months ago, something like that. But either way, I just got the transmission changed, so it's not the transmission, but it feels like it could be the transmission. So I've done my research, and from the research that I've done with these GM trucks and cars, it'll feel like your transmission is falling out if you need plugs, wires, or coils. So versus me, because I'm doing it myself, because I'm not spending no $400 to get somebody to do it. If I could potentially do it myself. I might have a problem with that last one back there, but if I could potentially do it myself, why do I have to pay $400 for that? Like, this job is not $400 for me, so I'm gonna try it myself. And if I fuck it up, then I'll take it to you, then you fix it. But at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I know a little something. So that's the reason why I'm changing the plugs, the wires, and coils, because my truck is doing all this jerking and all that stuff. And I've been and you know, I love driving this truck. So, and I got a bike rack on the back of this truck. I've been riding my bike, trying to get my exercise on, trying to stay active, trying to stay healthy, pretty much. So I've been trying to get my, you know, my exercise in, and I use this truck to transport my bike where I want to go ride. So I only could be riding down the street to the closest park, because, you know, I don't feel comfortable driving this car and it's jerking like that, you know what I'm saying, at certain speed. So I just said I'm just gonna change the plugs and wires and do it that way. But I also purchased a bike rack for my car, and I put a bike rack on the car, but I still like driving this truck when I do that. I don't know, because the other car is a black car, and I don't want to, you know, basically scratch it up. The bike rack on here is on the hitch. It's not on the frame of the vehicle of the car. I mean the paint of the car. So yeah. But anyway, that's why I'm changing the plugs. So if your car is doing that, try that. And if once I test drive it after I'm done, and if it's still doing it, then I'll take it to a shop and see, you know what I'm saying, what they say it is or whatever. But until then, just tune into the video, and I hope this helps you. If it helps you, give me a like, a thumbs up or something, you know what I'm saying? And we'll go from there. And let me know down in the comments if it helps you, all right? Be back. So now what I'm gonna do is take this, put it in there. I'm gonna thread this. that concludes this video. I told you it was quick, short, sweet, and to the point. It fixed the problem. So if you guys have that shuttering issue that I showed you in the video, change your plugs, change your wires, change your coils. It's one of those three that will make your car do that. So until next time, I'll see you guys on the next video. Yeah, the next video.